by the governor that changes the way state agencies spend their money and who they do business with tonight. Governor Henry McMaster issuing an executive order that no longer requires state agencies to award contracts based on race. Our Kiana Jordan live in the studio now. You talk to people on both sides of this issue tonight. What'd you find out?
Yeah, Brian, well, right now in South Carolina, the law requires the Department of Transportation to award at least 5% of certain contracts to minority-owned businesses, while other agencies must spend 10% of controllable budgets through minority firms. Wednesday, Governor Henry McMaster issuing what some consider to be a controversial executive order restricting state agencies from following rules that require them to award business contracts based on race. Watch Fox News reached out to local small minority-owned business LLE Construction Group to see what they thought.
Is it discriminatory to give certain contracts to minority businesses based off of their race?
I don't think so, and I'm gonna tell you why. Have you ever heard of disparity studies? Disparity studies are studies that examine whether or not minority-owned and women-owned businesses receive less government contracting dollars, right?
Lucinda Lewis Ellis says the order will directly push out minority businesses.
I'll give you an example. Like for me, I work with larger construction companies that may have a 15 or 20% requirement, right? They have to bring in a woman or minority-owned business at 15 or 20% of the contract. So if we take away this program, the programs that exist now, they don't even have to bring me to the table.
Watch Fox News also talked with Republican State Representative Brandon Newton, who says the order continues the legislation Republican lawmakers passed last year banning DEI mandates in the state.
All we're trying to do is make sure that when dollars are being spent that are from hardworking taxpayers, that they are being used for the best possible service at the best possible cost and not taking into it other accounts that really don't matter.
Was there a big issue with people getting contracts based on race? Was it a problem before now?
We believe that anytime you're spending taxpayer money, the number one goal should be getting the most effective service at the most cost-efficient way. No other factors should come into the decision-making process.
Now, the executive order applies to future contracts but does not cancel existing agreements. And Lucinda Lewis Ellis urges the Governor McMaster to do a disparity study here in the state and see if the data surrounding small minority businesses support the order.